Hello, I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of these little videos designed to help you to experience God's best as we join our faith together. And this week we're joining our faith together, believing God that you're going to tap into the prophetic and you will prevail. Would you say that out loud? I will prevail, because the prophetic always prevails, calling those things which are not as though they already were. Romans 4:17. That's our definition of the prophetic at Aspire Church. We are a prophetic church, we are prophetic people, and we will prevail. I've been looking at the book of Daniel, specifically today, Daniel, the 3rd chapter, the story of Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, and a fiery furnace. Listen, just because you're a prophetic person doesn't mean you're not going to go through adversity. They were challenged. They were challenged by the system. They were challenged to worship a golden image. We have multitudes today that are worshiping golden images, focusing on everything excepting what they ought to be focusing on, and that's the reality of Christ in our lives. They said we're not going to bend, we're not going to bow, and they said we're not going to burn. In fact, in the 17th verse of Daniel, the 3rd chapter, they responded to King Nebuchadnezzar when he offered a compromise. They said, our God is able to deliver us out of this fiery furnace, and our God will deliver us out of this fiery furnace. But if our God doesn't, you need to know, King, we're not going to bow before the fiery furnace. The king was so angry, he had it heated up 7 times hotter than it was normally heated up. So hot indeed that it killed the men that were throwing Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the fiery furnace. But you know the end of the story because you learned it in Sunday school. You learned it in Vacation Bible School. All that happened to the 3 Hebrews was the bonds that bound them were burnt off. They were walking around free in a fiery furnace, and there was with them a 4th one that was likened unto the Son of God. Nebuchadnezzar called them out because they were prophetic. They prevailed. Because you're prophetic, you're going to prevail. And if you read the end of the story, they were promoted and they prospered because they were prophetic people. And regardless of what's going on in the world, prophetic people prevail, they prosper, and they experience supernatural promotion. And that's my prayer for you this week, that you're going to experience prosperity, you will prevail, and you're going to see promotion manifest in your life. This Sunday at Aspire Church, God spoke a word to me. I didn't even know that. I didn't know the definition of the word. In fact, it's very interesting. I'll share this on Sunday morning. The way that God showed this word to me, I couldn't find the definition. And then my spell checker said that's not really a word, and I found out it's actually in Latin. I'll share it with you this Sunday. You're going to find your natural supernatural nexus. And when you find a natural supernatural nexus, things happen effortlessly. They just fall into place. There is a natural supernatural nexus. I'll show you where it's at, show you how to find it this Sunday. Catch it live on the live stream at aspirechurch.tv, Facebook Aspire Church TV. That's live stream aspirechurch.tv, Facebook Aspire Church TV, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be prophetic, and it's going to help you to find your natural supernatural nexus.